I love fall. I love fall makeup. I love fall color palettes, but I am a neutral to cool tone skin girly. So this is how I wear those fall tones without looking too washed out. I used a primer with a neutral tint in it, and now I'm making a point to do my brows slightly darker than usual. You can just use your normal foundation. I'm using one with a neutral undertone. This provides a neutral tone base for the warm tone makeup. I'm also filming under a cool toned light to bring out my cooler, rosier features. Now I'm setting my makeup with a powder that naturally has a warmer tone in it, and this is the color palette I'll be using for autumn. Before I go in with the autumn palette, I'm adding a cool toned base color. So this purple will tie the warm tones in with my cool tone skin. I also recommend a cream shadow for your base, but you can do whatever works for you. Now I'm adding a very warm tone brown and a warm, deep olive green. Blending will be your best friend when you're working with colors that aren't necessarily in your palette. Dark makeup like this tends to really wash me out, so I try to go very slowly and add a little bit at a time. And of course, you gotta have a little glitter on that lid. I have a pretty neutral rose undertone, so I went to the closest complementary color I could think of in the autumn color palette, and I chose an olive green, sort of, for my eyes. Now I'm doing a wing with a warm liquid liner. And since there's a lot of drama going on with my eyes, I'm just doing a very light contour. Unless you're specifically going for gaunt, light contour for this kind of look will be your best friend. Now I'm doing a cooler toned purple blush to tie in my cooler features with the more neutral warm. I personally love when warmer tone girlies do a mauve blush with this kind of look, but I am too fair and cool tone for a mauve blush, so I use the closest thing I can think of. Then go with your favorite mascara. I like to add lots of drama with mine. And then to tie in all the tones together, I used a champagne highlighter. If you do not have a neutral champagne highlighter, you should absolutely invest in one. Now for the lips, I'm using a neutral to cool toned lip liner and using a warm tone nude that I usually cannot wear on its own because it washes me out. A little blend, blend, blend. And now we're setting. I loved how it turned out. I got compliments all day, and here's the look under different colored lights. So a cool, a warm, and finally a neutral. And no matter what your color undertone is, just wear what makes you happy.